Tonight we're getting a closer look at how students here in Indiana are doing in math and English.
The Indiana Department of Education released the state's ILEARN scores. This is something that measures students' proficiency in these key areas. So students in grades 3rd through 12th take this test here in Indiana every spring.
Our Emily Longnecker tells us tonight how the kids did this time around.
Yeah, well, these numbers tell a story of students scoring much lower now than they did on these tests before the pandemic in 2019. When you compare this year's scores to last year's scores, English scores are slightly up, math scores are slightly down, all of it painting a picture of a state when it comes to education still struggling to get back to where it was before the pandemic.
We just have to be all hands on deck continuously.
That's how Indiana's Secretary of Education, Katie Jenner, says students' ILEARN scores will improve. But that's not just a job for the state, says Jenner.
Just as important, if not more important, quite frankly, are parents and families. Parents and families partnering with our schools, with our teachers. That's how we maximize learning.
The vice president of ISTA, which represents close to 40,000 Indiana teachers, says the key to improving students' education is hiring and retaining teachers through better pay and benefits.
We're seeing extreme turnover. We're seeing thousands of positions opened across the state, and that is having a detrimental effect on the educational experience of our students.
The Department of Education is launching a pilot program during the upcoming school year. The program will offer 3 checkpoints to measure how students are doing in math and English throughout the school year. If students are struggling, they can get help before they take ILEARN in the spring.
I'm looking forward to when we move to that 3-step process so we can actually look at growth across time.
Mom and teacher Stacy Kurtelak thinks improving students' education starts much sooner than that, though.
If we had mandatory kindergarten, if we had fully funded pre-K, and we could catch kids early, it's the early piece that I feel like we're really missing in education.
So a lot of different opinions on what the key is to bringing up these scores, but everyone seems to agree more needs to be done to prepare students for life after graduation. Emily Longnecker, 13 News.